Moving on to the second part of this assertion, in that Judaism borrowed the concepts of a personification of light and a personification of darkness from Zoroastrianism, again, we turn our attention to the Avestan texts in order to search them and to try to determine what early Zoroastrianism believed in regard to these matters. When we examine the Gothic texts, we are struck by their monotheistic nature, which differs from the younger Avestan texts, which clearly address many gods and are polytheistic in nature. In fact, this difference in the Gothic and younger Avestan texts is the reason why many scholars contend that the older Avestan texts should not be interpreted by the younger Avestan texts. The most notable point of controversy surrounds the authorship of the younger Avestan texts as attributed to Zarathustra himself, because the oldest texts, the Gathas, are also attributed to Zarathustra, which cannot be, because there is at least 400 years difference between the older Avestan and younger Avestan. But moving on, let us turn to the key verse within the Gathas, in which there is speculation made that Zoroastrianism was an influence on Judaism. And that is in Yasna 45, verse 2. The Avesta reads, I will speak of the spirits twain at the first beginning of the world, of whom the holier spoke thus to the enemy, neither thought, nor teachings, nor wills, nor beliefs, nor words, nor deeds, nor selves, nor souls of us twain agree. And it is from this single Gothic verse that the idea of duality is introduced. But we are unclear on the nature of this duality. Do the principles of good and evil exist as real entities? Or are they a reference to ideas and two possible states of mind? On this point, Zoroastrianism is at odds within itself. And it is best evidenced by Geoffrey's translation of Yasna 45, verse 2. Now I shall proclaim the two foremost mentalities of life. Of these, the more progressive one told the retarding one, thus, neither our thoughts, nor teachings, nor intellects, nor choices, nor words, nor deeds, nor consciences, nor souls agree. Ali A. Geoffrey, in his book, The Gathas, Our Guide, goes on to state on page 62, the term spinta menu, standing for the divine creative faculty, has no opponent or adversary in the Gathas, and the term angra menu does not exist in the Gathas. The so-called opponent spirits are also a later development. And so from later developments, most notably from the Sasanian period, we are introduced to the opposing spirits' ideas.